and welcome to yet another Christmas-themed beer review. Today it's Sunday, the last day of Advent, the fourth day of Advent. I don't know if you celebrate Advent or Advent in the States, but we do here in Denmark. And then we light a candle in an Advent decoration for each day. And this is the fourth day, so I've got all the candles lit here for the review, just to make it a little bit cozy. Today's beer is going to be the Nøgne Ø God Jul, which means Merry Christmas. It is not called God Jul in the States. Over there it's called Winter Ale. Nøgne Ø Winter Ale. But it's on 8.5% alcohol in a half a liter bottle, and it's an American strong ale, which is that kind of catch-all category for American beers that doesn't really fit into one specific beer style. And I got some info here from the brewery's website. It says, a dark ale brewed specially for the Christmas season, with a rich, complex taste of caramel. This is a strong, dark, and rather sweet Christmas beer. Just the way we think a Christmas beer should be. And that's the info. I'm quite excited about this. It should be really good. They also have a bourbon-aged version of this, where it's aged on Islay whiskey casks. Oh, that smells nice. Let's get it poured here into the Fuller's snifter. Nice. Yeah, the color in this is really brown. Almost looks like a porter. It is very murky. I can't see through it at all. I get some reddish, brown-like notes in the bottom of the glass, but holding it like this, it looks kind of like a porter, kind of black-like. But it isn't. It's a very dark brown with a one-finger tan hen. Let's check out the aroma on this. Christmas beer by Nøgne Ø. Definitely some spices going on in the aroma. It's also got that kind of a pine needle type of aroma as the Nøgne Ø did. Some clove. Definitely the caramel. Smells very sweet and rich. Sort of like a slightly roasted note in here as well. Like a roasted malt. Yeah. It smells really nice actually. Reminds me a little bit of the Nøgne Ø, just in a scaled down version. It isn't as strange, but definitely a slight pininess, some spices, some cinnamon. And then that slightly roasted malty note, some caramel. It smells really nice. Let's give it a taste. Oh yeah, that is nice. That is really nice. Not as peculiar smelling or tasting as the first one, the Nøgne Ø. The body on it, it's a medium body, medium to full body. With a slightly dry mouthfeel. It's a very nice taste. It's a very sweet taste. You get a lot of caramel. I get some dark fruity notes as well, especially raisins. The piney note isn't really in the flavor here at all. You get some of those spices, some cinnamon, some slightly clove-like spice as well, some gingery flavors. A very slightly roasted note. Not very roasted at all, but it's there. It's very sweet. It's also got some caramelly notes to it. The finish tastes rather like a burnt, roasted type flavor. Reminds me a little bit of a mix between maybe a porter and some kind of spiced ale. Sort of does, just not as roasted. Yeah, definitely some of that cinnamon note is there. That's probably the most dominant spice in here. That's like a cinnamon type flavor. It is really Christmassy. It's actually really nice. I think this is a bit better than the Peculiar Christmas. It doesn't taste like glögg, for example. It's got like a tartness to it as well, like a tart, dark, fruity flavor to it. Just slightly tart. It's not much really. Sweetness though isn't overpowering. It isn't like cloyingly sweet with the dark fruity notes and the caramel. It's nicely balanced out with the spices of the beer. Sort of also reminds me a little bit of those Danish Christmas cookies I've talked about numerous times. It is actually rather nice. Definitely the best of the two Nøgne Ø Christmas beers, I think. But yeah, rating wise for the Nøgne Ø God Jul, or Winter Ale as it's called in the States. I'm gonna go 90 on this. This is really good. You can't taste the 8.5% alcohol at all. Nice balance of spices and sweet notes. It is very sweet, but not too sweet. I think even though if you're not into sweet beers, you might like this as well still. It is pretty good. So, a 90 for the Nøgne Ø God Jul. It's a pretty good beer, guys. And as always, remember to comment. Let me know what you think of this beer if you've had it. And remember to subscribe, thumbs up, rate thing, all that stuff. And I'm going to say cheers, guys. And I'll see you in another beer review.